Hello and welcome to another episode of the leveling series. We're back up, the server's back up, the site's back up, everything's working again. So we're going to get back into this, try to get to level 8, try to get partway through level 8. This is probably going to be a long episode, kind of like what I planned for the last one. See how far we get, try and do an endless run or two. Trying to get as much as we can done in this episode. We're going to jump right into it quickly here. Also, worth noting, on these episodes now, I am recording these pretty far in advance now. My backlog, I think this one will officially put me to 2 weeks ahead of schedule. So if you see something in here that, or something new that came out to the game, and it's not being shown here yet, for example, if they come out with skills or something in 2 weeks, and you don't see me using them, that's why, because this was recorded, when you're watching this video, this was recorded 2 weeks ago. So I've got a little bit of a backlog finally. For the first time since I started making YouTube videos, I actually have a backlog. Which is kind of nice for a change. I actually have videos coming out regularly instead of these random, like, month-and-a-half long breaks in between videos. Figured it'll be nice to actually have them coming out somewhat regularly. Wheat harvester, not going to be worthwhile. I don't know if they'll be out yet by the time I get this, but I plan on working on... Actually, they should definitely be out by the time this is out. I plan on working on some videos for leveling guide again, for where to put your stats and what gear to equip for each build. All of that stuff to help new people, because I deleted the old ones because they were so far out of date. They were not helpful anymore to anybody. And stats have changed, and it doesn't seem like they're going to make any more drastic changes to stats, at least not until skills come out. And we don't know if that's going to be like in the next couple of weeks, or if that's going to be like after Unity at the end of March. We're not really sure. Based off of the art they've been teasing on Twitter and in Discord, I'm kind of guessing that we're not going to see skills until after Unity port launches, so we're looking at, you know, early April maybe for skills coming out, would be my guess, but I could be surprised. The art looks like it's more Unity style, so I would think you're going to wait till then, but maybe we will get a prototype version of it out to mess around with for a few weeks. I think they have been selecting... Yes, escape artist, nice. We get a rune, finally. That's nice to see, but I think they got beta testers for their infrastructure update worked out now, or at least they're selecting them anyway, I think right now, at least when I'm recording this. So maybe we'll get something with skills with that. I have no clue whatsoever. But I'm guessing that's more for like Orem drops and stuff like that. But we'll see what happens. I've been surprised before. Nice. Love seeing a rune here. An escape artist works pretty nice with agility. Yeah, we're gonna, this episode, try and slaughter as many of these robbers as possible. Hopefully find some more gear upgrades. Getting a rune is really nice. That'll be sick for Endless Dungeon when we hit a mythic. But I really want to try and find some level 11 gear. I believe that's the highest you can get right now. Maroon Same. Perfect. We need a level 11 Maroon Same at some point, if it's possible to get one. We're also about to hit a level. Nice. Level 10. And not good stats. It's got charm. Unfortunate. I'm hoping it's possible to get one. I'm not really sure. But if it is, we're gonna hunt one. We also need a weapon upgrade. Which is gonna be tough to get, because I think what we're really looking for is the epic from this dungeon, so could be a while of grinding that out. But I have no set end to this series. It's probably going to go until I decide to make another leveling series, so this could go on for quite a few episodes. It's not going to end right when we hit max level like the last one did. Plus, this is a really nice way for me to have content out somewhat regularly with the leveling series. Much easier than making a video about different subjects every time. Just having a character that you're following along with is a really nice way. And anybody else that wants to make YouTube content, I highly recommend starting out with a some kind of leveling series where you start out with a basic character that has nothing and follow them through their journey. And if you're skilled in animation, you could even make like little basic animated shorts for your character in between each episode. That'd be really cool. I wish I was skilled with something like that. I would absolutely do it. That'd be cool. But you could do all kinds of things with that, and I think there's a lot of room in Crypto Raiders for some more content creators if someone gets into it. If you have some skill in that type of a thing. People who make some sick stuff. Plus, I think, especially if you only have like a few characters that you play, I think it's kind of a cool idea to series to watch too. See how other people are doing things, especially when you're first starting out. Like I know Cesaro has a series following one of his characters, and that's kind of a cool series. So if you're looking for something else like this, search up Cesaro and try and find his series too, because it's a good one. Ooh, a swift boomerang. We can check that. Tiny chance that it's an upgrade for the weapon. And we got a level, so not gonna be an upgrade. Bunch of charm. And I think I've decided we're just gonna stick with agility. The health we get from it is just too important to pass up on. So, into Act 2 again. See how much our health went up by. I can't remember. I'll have to go back in editing and see, because I don't remember what health we had before. I think it was like 280 something. 288 maybe? 310, yeah, that's probably about right. 288 to 310. Sounds about right for putting 7 points in. It's about 22 health. Not bad. So yeah, that'd be about 3 health per point. Makes sense. Yes, Grass Blade. So it was Grass Blade, alright. I thought it was Glass Blade for some reason, but it's Grass Blade. Alright, cool. Love to see that. That should, fingers crossed, be an upgrade for our weapon. No! No, it's intelligence. No. Oh, it's level 11 too. We just need those switched. And I think it can roll luck, and we want luck instead of charm. Oh, if that was 11, or if that was 12 luck and 27 agility instead, and 10 intelligence, oh, it would be so sick. But it's not even an upgrade. No. But this is what we're looking for. We're looking for the Grass Blade. We just want one that rolls super high intelligence and rolls luck. Luck and wisdom. Don't really care what the intelligence is on it. Intelligence can be 1 for all we care. We just need a really high agility roll, and a high luck roll, and a decent wisdom roll. But that's the weapon we're looking for. That or or a really high agility rolled Sunforged Axe would be nice. I believe it can roll agility. I think it's agility and strength. That would also be great, but that's an epic, so not gonna hold my breath for a good roll on one of those. Even if we hit it, it'll probably be maxed out strength with a little bit of agility, and we'll be sad. Back to grinding. Try and find another grass blade. But yeah, as the series goes on, these videos are probably going to get kind of lengthy. Just because I want to try and actually farm out an upgrade in every video, if possible. Platinum bludgeon. Nothing worth seeing. Of course, I could go through and edit them down and get rid of all of the footage of the actual fights and just show the drops and reaction to any drop of what we get and just kind of speed through like 20 dungeons at a time like that, but I don't really want to do that, so I'm not going to. At least not yet. Maybe when we get further into the series and we're trying to grind for a specific item, maybe I will do that when we have to do like 100 dungeons straight. I could probably just pause the recording and start it back up every time we get to a, every time we get through a fight. And just have short little spurts of recording like that. Because we may get to the point where we need to do, you know, 100 dungeons or more in a single episode just to grind out a piece of gear. Swift boomerang. We will check it. It has a chance of being an upgrade. Just need perfect rolls. Those are good rolls. Not perfect. Need luck instead of charm, and less strength, more agility. Well, we don't necessarily need less strength. More stats is better, but we need that trade-off of more into agility. Well, like I said, we might go back and get another Skull Slicer, try to find one with better stats on it from Olgo, just because this is a much easier item to find than the rare Grass Blade. But the Grass Blade is really what we're looking for. And as far as armor goes, it's rough to find something better than what we already have. Hopefully the next Act 2 dungeon will have something sick. We could go hunt down a Poncho of the Dead from Olgo, but that's an epic, really hard to get. Maybe if we're at level 9 and we're just kind of stuck grinding, we might go back and try and grab a Poncho of the Dead, we'll see. I think that's the best out right now for agility armor. Another platinum bludgeon. Hop right back in. I do wonder when this video comes out what the price of Grimweed and Newt will be in minor healing potions. So right now minor healing potions are going for 20 Aurum. Grimweed's going for 4.5. Newt's going for 5.5. Be interesting to see how the prices change over the next couple of weeks, because like I think there's going to be a lot of people selling soon. I've got all of my characters are going to be coming back from questing over the next probably week or so. I'll be bringing all of mine back, and that'll be about 10,000 of each resource that'll get dumped onto the market. I've also been, for anybody, ooh, Indigo. That's not an upgrade for sure. It's the worst version of what I've already got. But for anybody curious, I've also been picking up some mobs. I haven't really been showing them on my channel at all. But I have been, and sorry, music stopped because I'm on the other screen. But I have been grabbing up some mobs. So you can see, managed to pick up a couple of mythics and a legendary. This one's sick. I probably overpaid a little bit for this one, but it is a Celestial, and it's sick, so I don't care. Yeah, it was probably, given that it's a Celestial, it was probably a fair price that I paid, but yeah. I traded 13 characters plus a little bit of ETH for it, and most of them were Gen 2, Gen 3 rares, with some Gen 5s in there, rares as well. So I paid a decent chunk for that, and then bought these two. I love my mythics. I might be trading this one. There's somebody that wants to trade for Min for this one, and I'm completely down with that. I have no preference between the two. But Towering Colossus is the one, if you ever see me in Discord, is the one I use for my profile picture right now. I think mobs are great. If anybody's looking for, I don't know what their prices will be like when this video comes out, but if anybody's looking for a long-term play, high-end Epic Plus mobs are definitely a long-term play. Short-term, who the heck knows what's going to happen? You never know what'll happen. You know, there's shit going on around the world that fucks with markets and fucks with prices, and you can get ETH going down like crazy and bringing everything down with it. You never know in the short term, but in a year or two, we could look back on, 8, 9, 10 ETH mythics and go, why the hell did I not buy a bunch of those? I don't care what I had to do to get it, just should have bought some. Because they have the potential to be worth absurd amounts as the game grows. Like, imagine if there's 100,000 people playing the Endless Dungeon. Oh, that's actually an absolutely sick Indigo Same. And it is level 11, so you definitely can get level 11 armor. Alright, that's good to know. So Maroon Same, we need a level 11 Maroon Same for sure. If that had Wisdom instead of Charm, I'd be tempted a little bit. Ooh, 24 Agility? Ah, it's Charm instead of Luck. No. No, it's Strength. Strength, Charm. I mean, it's always going to be Strength, but the Strength is nice and low. Lots of Agility, but it's Charm. I don't know if that's going to be an upgrade. Because we lose out on 10 Luck for 7 Charm. We gain 5 Wisdom, which is nice, but losing 10 Luck for a couple points of Agility and a bunch of Charm doesn't seem worth it. I really value Luck on these Agility builds. And assuming the video is out by now, yeah, you can see that in the stat allocation guide for and gear selection guide for Agility that I'll eventually have out. Haven't recorded yet as I'm recording this, but should be out by the time this is out. But I really value Luck right now for Agility. I mean, Charm is decent, especially if you have a bunch of Strength on your gear, because it just kind of goes hand in hand. And it can make you pretty tanky even as an Agility build. And I know some people have had success with that, but I really like the Glass Cannon Agility Luck route with Wisdom. Because you just get so much damage, pretty good accuracy, a whole bunch of evasion, and a bunch of crit and crit damage. And it just, everything stacks up to make you absolutely blast people away. And never get hit. So I don't think I can switch to using this. I think the Skull Slicer is better. I'm pretty sure this can be Luck too. Like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it can be Wisdom Luck. Because here's one that's Wisdom Luck. Yep. So need to roll exactly this with like 2 or 3 less points of Strength. Put those 2 or 3 points in Agility. And then just switch that Charm for Luck. And it would be perfect. That is what we're looking for, is something like that. Obviously, it would be ideal on the Grass Blade. They could have higher stats totals. But if we get a Swift Boomerang that has perfect, I will be perfectly happy with that as well. Like, whatever we get that ends up being perfectly allocated for us. But for now, we will continue to grind away. And I think that's kind of a testament to how different gear will be super valuable down the road. It won't necessarily matter if it's you know, the epic gear or the rare gear. It might be an uncommon piece of gear that ends up being worth like 2 ETH. Just if you happen to roll that absolutely perfect set of side stats for the build that somebody's going for. And like if you roll like on the boomerang, for example, if you roll 1 strength, max into agility, because they have a trade-off between the two. And then you roll like super high luck and wisdom to max those two out, you're going to end up with an absolutely sick uncommon piece of gear that could go for quite a bit of money compared to what you might expect. Once we get down the line and get gear, NFTs, and all of that stuff out. Could be quite a while. But it might not be, you know, might not be just the epics. If you have a bad roll on an epic, like, who cares? Or if you have something like, right now, Crocjaw is super outdated. It's just not that great anymore. Even when it's, you know, super high roll, super great Crocjaw, at least right now with the old style of stats, it's just not that great. I think we can scroll down and find it real quick. The one I have, like, it's just not very good for an epic. The agility is super nice, but you're losing out on one of those. It's going to be 0% with either strength or intelligence. So whichever one you go more heavily into, you're getting a little bit of stats off of, but you'd rather have just agility in secondaries, which is why gear like this is better than Crocjaw is. Just kind of the way gear evolved. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, I didn't refresh. I think we just got a wheat harvester, but I don't remember. Yeah, just a wheat harvester. I mean, that's a pretty sick wheat harvester, but not going to be an upgrade anyway. I mean, we can check these other ones just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure no wheat harvester is going to be our weapon of choice. But this video is starting to run kind of long, as I expected. We're going to do one more of these, see what we get, and then we'll go into an endless dungeon and wrap up the video, I think. And I can always start working on the next video right after, instead of having one of these run for like 45 minutes or something insane. Try and split them up, let the content last for a while, and not have people hate the video because they're trying to watch it for 40 minutes straight. But shout out to people who are actually watching this all the way through. You guys are absolutely monsters. That's kind of why I record these the way I do, is it's kind of what I enjoy when I'm watching a video. I like the less edited, all in one take, just go style, personally. I think it's more authentic. Another wheat harvester, nothing special. We'll hop into Endless, see if we can get a good run going here, and call it a video. But yeah, we're 23 minutes in. Starting with an uncommon. Makes me, this one in particular, just, it makes me think it's a legendary or a mythic, just because of how it looks. It's such a sick uncommon. Hey, it's Augur. Unfortunately getting hit there. I think we're going to take the HP over another hit chance. I don't think we need more hit chance. We've got a pretty good chunk. Dang, another fodder hitting us. Super unfortunate. We'll take the HP again. And another fodder hitting us. There's an evade chance at least. Should help us out. A legendary. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the escape artist here. Try and get some good damage in while it's missing us. Might have to pop the potion as well if we get hit again. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pop the potion. Alright, we lived through the legendary. We get an evade chance as well. Alright, we ran into a fodder, good. Hopefully we can get a heal up after this. That was one of those weird double hit ones. We want more damage resist now that we're getting deeper, but we'll take the health. I think we value healing up a little bit here more. We need that survivability in case we hit an epic. Crit chance for sure. There's a legendary. I think this is going to be the end. We don't have our ruin, don't have the potion. And I don't think we have enough evade yet to actually dodge this thing. No, that's the end. Solid iron band of agility. That could be our new ring. It has got potential. It's only a level 4, but we lose a few wisdom, lose 1 charm, 1 luck to gain 3 agility. Is that worth it? Let's see, it's 3, 4, 5, 6 stats that are useful compared to 4, 5, 6, 7 stats that are useful. But agility is more useful, so I think that is going to be an upgrade for us. Not by a lot, but I do think that is an upgrade. Eventually we want to try and farm out one of these silver. We want to try and farm out a solid silver band of agility at level 10 item level. Once we can get super deep into the into endless, we'll want to grind that out. And I think that could take, 400, 500, 600 attempts at endless to manage to grind it out. It seems pretty rare to find. And I think there's supposedly maybe a gold band as well, solid gold band of each one as well. But it seems super rare if it exists. So hopefully we can manage to find that at item level 10 of agility. Would be absolutely nutty. That would be sick. But we'll call an episode there. It's almost a half an hour long episode. Like I said, these are going to kind of start running kind of long as I think next episode we'll try and shoot for level 9. Try and find an upgrade somehow. But thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.